video. Hey, oi! Come back here! Come back!
Alright, you finished that next video yet? Yes, thank you very much, channel members. Radio! Yes, here we are, we're back again. So, my name is colinfurze and I'm building a secret underground tunnel. We can't really call it secret anymore, can we, Con? Because it's had like 20 million views over the previous 4 videos. So, I am building an underground tunnel now from my shed, which is where I am now, along here and through to my house, and eventually onto the underground bunker in the back garden. Now, in the previous 4 videos, links in the description, we basically dug the hole, broke the floor, dug all the way down, tunneled across, lined it all with steel, concreted it all up. It looks awesome, it's all done. But before we progress and cut ourselves into the house, we've got things to fit into this ready part of the tunnel. Basically, we had a hydraulic motor which powered all the pins and digging equipment, and a winch which used basically to pull it all out to the surface. So I'm going to refit that now because I've made like this little cubby hole inside the tunnel for it all to sit in. So I'm going to get all that in, wire it all up, put all the hydraulic lines underneath the floor so I'm not tripping over them. And then once we can do that, we can start digging a bit further. So then, let's get on with it. Now, since the last video, I've kind of cut the carpet now so it goes over the hatch, because beforehand we used to have to roll it all back, which means we had to close all these cupboards, get rid of the bandsaw. It was a bit of a pain. So now you just lift it up. Hell yeah! Now, some of you may have seen that on some of my social channels, Instagram, TikTok. Links are below. You should go and follow me over there because I do random things and you get a little bit of a sneak preview. Right, let's lock you on in place. Let's go down and sort it out, boy. So basically, I've made this little dog kennel fireplace part to sit the hydraulic pump, which we've got down here now. And this essentially powers the winch, which lifts all the stuff up, and the hydraulic pin digging equipment, which breaks all the rock up. Now, beforehand, we just had it on this bit of board and we drag it around the tunnel and whatnot, and that was fine. But we don't want to be doing that now. So I want to take it off the board, fix it to the floor, and then run all the hydraulic lines, which connect into everything. Run them under the floorboards to the digging equipment, and then mount this winch on the side of the wall here properly, plumb it all in so it's all nice and neat, and it will just look fantastic. Right, let's do that. That is the first job. Pump's fitted, nice little light stud welded up there, so it kind of gives it a nice little glow. Winch is all working, everything's done. We've replaced the cable on the winch because there was like this frayed bit which never used to be in a position that was worth worrying about, but of course now the winch is at the bottom of the hole and not the top. It was in a horrible position, so we spent ages cutting it down, crimping it all back up, putting these weights on it to keep it all nice and taut, only to lower it down, and it was a foot shorter than what it needed to be, and we'd run out of cables, so we've had to wind a whole new one on. I've also got this nice little cable tensioner which stops the whole thing from like going zzz. Right, now we've got all that fitted, we can do a bit more digging. Okay, got that chimbled out nice and smooth. And have a little bit of crack with the new hydraulics and check all the system out. And then we're gonna drill a hole from here up to the yard. I'm just digging in my tunnel, baby. Is it hard work, Colin, digging under the house? No, it's easy. You just push a button. What a sister. This is brilliant.
How could you do what you did to me? How could you say what you said to me?
Right, that's got the ceiling supported. Now, next job, we're going to drill a hole from here up to the surface for two reasons. One for ventilation, and another reason to pull the concrete down to surround the next bit of tunnel once we've made it. So, we're going to need a pretty long drill bit for that. Okay, this is the plan. I'm going to get one of these core drills. These are diamond tipped. They'll basically go through brick, through concrete, you name it. I used to use these as a plumber for like putting like boiler flues in. So, got that big fat bit of pipe, which is pretty much the same diameter. We'll cut this in half, weld the top and bottom halves to each end of that piece of pipe, effectively making a really long core drill. So then we can go in, drill up through the top of the tunnel, through all the dirt, through all the muck, and of course through the concrete bit of yard. Yeah! Now that is a drill bit. Just come give it a go. Get on it, yeah. You gotta hold on that. This is a rubbish idea. Look at that, that's not a hole. We should put some hats on. Right, hat, goggles. Oh, that's the most safety equipment I've ever worn. Right, Simo. Smells like your drill, Rick. We've got 15 centimetres in and we've got 130 centimetres to go. So we're not giving up though. I know we could do it from the top, but no. We want to see that come up out of the ground. I will not accept. There we are, getting there. Let's get old Bessie back up there and see if it will take the edges off. Oh, look at that. Look. Right, let's get rid of that little... Oh, look, we've had a wonderful idea. The old weeder. There we are. A little bit more. Yeah, just over 500. We're nearly halfway. We're getting there. Well, the soil's completely changed colour, Rick. It's dark now. We're in the topsoil, boy. You'd expect it to get easier now, wouldn't you? We've had another idea. So we're going to use the hydraulic thingy to just push up this big bar, and then we can wiggle it so we don't get it stuck. Look at that. No, we're good. Right, we're kind of struggling to get it out, so I'm going to weld some, like a periscope, arms onto it. It's sticky. That's got it. You might nearly be there, you know. We've got to be nearly under the concrete now. Yeah? Whoa! Oh, shed door's just got a bit stiff. The See this ball on the bottom of it there? Any signs, Rick? Might need to swap, my arms are knackered. Yeah. Hey! Way up, Sebo! Oh look, it's Rick. Hello, Rick. Didn't quite hit the spot. Right, that's got the hole drilled. We've laser cut a hole in like a cap end, plopped a fan in it, so we've got a nice breeze coming down here, which is great for ventilation. It smells a lot better down here already. Now we've drilled that hole, we can kind of see how far along we are, and we've got to go about another metre that way, and then after that, we basically need to put the junction in to head towards the house to come up into the pantry. So, that's what we're going to do now, just get on, plough forward another metre, and then we'll review the situation after that. It's a good way of getting stuff down here. Go on. Now, of course, our little fan upstairs, as well as blowing fresh air down into the tunnel, we can flip it over and it can suck all the welding fumes out of the tunnel. And to demonstrate this, I will perform a smoke machine test. Oh, wait a minute. What is this poorly covered? It's a colinfurze bundle box! What, with a t-shirt, a mug? Oh! And a placemat which I cut on my own laser cutter?
But I thought they were only available in those little boxes under the video. Or at the shop.com thing.
The shop! colinfurzeshop.com. But how did I get under here? So we've bent the chisel on the end of the hydraulics, but it doesn't matter. We can lower the hydraulic press down, connect it to the hydraulics in the tunnel, and straighten it out. Oh, that's not a small bit. Where do I put it now? This snapped and bent the blooming thing on the end again. Never mind, all part of tunnelling. There we are, fixed. Look at it though. Look at it. How cool is this? The longer it gets, the better it gets. Got our little fan going, bringing some fresh air in. I think we've got this system cracked. Got it all dug out, swept it all up. It looks very nice. Now then, gonna build another bit of box. I've been round the edges of these, grinded it all up, made it all nice and crisp. There's little bits of concrete. We're going to put some few more beams underneath the floor this time to kind of stabilise it a little bit while we build it. So we're going to come out another panel, another 1200, and then at the ends, instead of putting that like insulation stuff that we stuffed in the corners, we're going to do mesh all the way around there. So it acts like a little bit of reinforcement, and also it'll stop the concrete trying to blast all the blooming insulation forward and filling the whole thing up with concrete. As you can see, there's a little bit of concrete which didn't quite flow right to the front there. So we need to make sure that we get that bit completely full. Right, let's get on with it. Yes. just get this all nice and straight, because you don't want wonky tunnel. Right, got concrete coming today. Now I've put some mesh all the way around the tunnel. This is to hold the weight of it back, obviously stop it from booming forward. We're going to put some wood as well up there just to stop all the slop coming through. And we'll see how we get on with that. Look at this, look. Knocked up a little tin chute so we can wheelbarrow tip down the hole. Okay, concrete's here. This is always a nerve-wracking bit, it always is. Is it all going to go bellowing out the side? Is it going to bend it? Is it going to stop? Yeah, I fell over, it's alright. I got it on camera though. Bit in my eye now. This is not started quite how I wanted it to. I've got cement in my eye and I fell over. Okay, that's worked so well. The mesh has held back the concrete absolutely perfect. Enough for it to like poke through a little bit so the next layer of concrete can proper key up against it. Well, of course, I say it went really well. I'm still laughing at the fact that I fell off my steps. And if you pause the video, there's that look on my face where the moment as I'm falling down and I'm like, what am I gonna land on? I've totally screwed up here. Excellent, right, progress is really good, it's getting nice and long, and we're nearly at the point, we're quite far across the yard, where we need to turn left and come under the house. So, when's the next colinfurze YouTube tunnel video? Well, you're not gonna have to wait weeks and months like you have done for the last one. In fact, if we had a brand new colinfurze Canada, you could mark off where it's gonna be. Oh, amazing! Now, there is actually quite a few new things on the old colinfurze merch store, so go and check that out. But of course, free trade. Click the link, download it, get your free shares. That's what massively helps this project. That's what is keeping it going. So, see you in the next one. Subscribe, put your notifications on, all that social media nonsense. Follow me on the other pages because you'll see little updates. It's all good. We're loving this project. It is fantastic. Turn up, turn up. Thank you, channel members, for that. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Ha ha ha!